Listen carefully. Before we begin, recall the last time someone you trusted completely shattered the illusion. That moment when the mask slipped and you saw something cold, unfamiliar, and deeply real beneath the surface. Most people live their entire lives blind to these truths, charmed by smiles and confident words. They mistake performance for character and kindness for depth, only to be blindsided again and again. But there exists a darker, more precise way to see through anyone. It comes from the shadows of the human psyche. Carl Jung spent decades mapping the hidden architecture that controls every person you meet. He revealed two unmistakable patterns that expose who someone truly is when no one is watching. These patterns do not appear in their stories, their achievements, or their polished image. They emerge only in unguarded moments when the carefully built facade begins to crack. Today, I will show you exactly what to watch for. Pay attention. This knowledge changes everything. Jung understood that every person wears a persona, a social mask crafted for acceptance and power. It is useful, even necessary. Yet when someone clings too tightly to it, they lose themselves. Beneath that mask lies the shadow, all the rejected parts they refuse to acknowledge. These buried elements do not vanish, they fester and find new ways to surface. The first reveal is simple yet merciless. Observe what someone criticizes most harshly. Not mild annoyance, but the sharp, emotionally charged attacks that reveal their own darkness. This is projection. They see in others the very qualities they have denied in themselves. The intensity of their judgment is the confession. Their shadow is speaking through them. Consider the ambitious colleague they despise. Their rage exposes the hunger they buried long ago. Or the confident person they mock. That confidence is the very thing they fear to claim. Projection works both ways. We also crown others with qualities we refuse to own in ourselves. Excessive admiration often reveals untapped potential, still sleeping within the admirer. When emotion runs unusually high, positive or negative, the shadow is at work. This is not casual observation. It is a surgical tool for seeing past every performance. Keep a silent record of these triggers. They map the hidden terrain of any personality. The second reveal cuts even deeper. Watch how someone behaves when their image is threatened. When criticism arrives, when failure appears, when the spotlight turns harsh. The composed mask often shatters. What remains is the authentic self, raw and unfiltered. Some stay grounded, accept responsibility, and move forward with quiet strength. Others deflect, attack, blame, or collapse. Their fragility becomes impossible to ignore. These moments of pressure reveal the gap between who they pretend to be and who they truly are. Even small inconveniences expose them, how they treat those with no power over them. How they react when plans change or when their joke falls flat. The truth leaks through. Genuine security does not fracture easily. Performed security always does. Now comes the twist that few dare to face. These patterns are not only for reading others. They are mirrors. Every harsh judgment you make, every defensive reaction you feel, reveals your own shadow. The people who disturb you most are often carrying pieces of your unclaimed self. This truth is uncomfortable, yet it is the only path to real power over your mind. Use the integration test. Gently reflect their projection back to them and watch. The defended will close ranks, deny and attack. The integrated will pause, reflect, and grow. This single response tells you everything about their capacity for honesty and evolution. Choose your inner circle carefully. Surround yourself only with those who can face themselves. In work, in love, in friendship, These two patterns never lie. They expose chronic friction before contracts are signed and hearts are broken. The defended create endless drama. The integrated build something lasting. But never forget, you are not exempt from this law of the psyche. Your own judgments, your own cracks under pressure, they speak volumes about you. Jung called the journey toward wholeness individuation. It is slow, honest, and relentless. It demands you reclaim your shadow instead of projecting it onto the world. When you do, your reactions soften, your persona becomes flexible rather than rigid. You stop being controlled by unconscious forces and begin to move with true awareness. This work is not about becoming perfect, it is about becoming real. Real people create real connections. Illusions only breed disappointment. Yet beware the misuse of this knowledge. Some wield these insights as weapons of superiority. They diagnose everyone while avoiding their own reflection. That path leads nowhere. True mastery uses this understanding to cultivate curiosity and compassion, never contempt. Apply it first and most rigorously to yourself. That is where real power begins. The two windows into any soul remain crystal clear. What they judge most fiercely, and how they behave when their cherished image faces challenge. These patterns operate beneath conscious control, making them impossible to fake forever. Master them, and you will never again be easily deceived. You will see the architecture behind every smile, every promise, every defense. Keep a quiet journal of your triggers. Let it teach you about both others and yourself. Observe the small moments. They are far more honest than grand gestures. When pressure comes, the mask cannot hold. Truth always emerges. The integrated soul moves through storms without losing center. The defended soul fractures and reveals its hidden fractures. Choose your relationships with this knowledge. Protect your peace. The shadow does not disappear through denial. It only grows stronger in darkness. Turn toward it with courage, and it transforms into unexpected strength. This is the quiet revolution Jung pointed toward, becoming whole instead of merely appearing so. Most will never walk this path. They prefer the comfort of their illusions. You are different. You are here because something in you seeks the truth. Begin today. Notice one strong judgment you carry toward another person. Ask yourself, what part of you is being reflected back? Then watch how you behave the next time your own image is questioned. These small, honest inquiries compound into profound self-mastery. The world is full of performances. Learn to see past them. Protect yourself with awareness. Offer grace where integration is possible. And never stop turning the same unflinching light upon yourself. This is dark psychology in its highest form. Not manipulation of others, but the liberation that comes from truly knowing the hidden forces within every mind, including your own. If this resonated, take immediate action. Pick one person whose judgments always feel too intense. Examine what that reveals about their shadow, then honestly examine your own. The real work begins in that mirror. Save this knowledge. Return to it when you need to see clearly. Share it only with those ready to face uncomfortable truths. And remember, the masks are everywhere, but now you possess the ability to see behind them. Use this power wisely. Use it relentlessly. Use it first on yourself. The psyche never lies when you know how to listen. Thank you for walking this shadowed path with me today. If you seek more truths most people cannot handle, engage with this content. Reflect deeply, observe quietly, grow deliberately. The journey of becoming real is the only one that truly matters. I will see you in the next exploration of the hidden mind. Until then, watch the projections, watch the pressure moments, and never stop questioning the masks, especially your own. This is where real power begins, in the quiet, cold recognition of what truly moves us. Stay aware. The shadows are always speaking if you know how to listen.